Welcome back, you guys. We're starting off strong with feline interruption. So there's that. Now that we got that out of the way. That may or may not happen multiple times, as I'm sure if you've been following all my videos, you know by now. So what I'm going to do today is share my face routine with you because I realized that I have not done that yet. And I get a lot of questions about various products and things that I use. So I decided I would just do that for you today. So, before you do anything to your face, wash it, moisturize it, because moisturizer is going to correct most of the things that you already want to correct before you even start putting makeup on. So do that first. Moisturizer wise, I use a Vino. If you want more like I'm not like super up to date on skincare stuff, which I really should be since I use makeup all the time. My future sister-in-law has an Instagram. It's at myglow, MYGGLOW. She is a skincare guru. She has 11,000 followers on her Instagram. She knows what the hell she's talking about. So go follow her and she can help you with that because I suck. But anyway, so my face is already washed and moisturized. So I'm going to start out with this. And also shout out to my mom who said that whenever I'm doing my face, you guys can't really tell because tell the difference because the camera's too far away. So we're real up close and personal for this video. Okay, so this is my primer and I preach to use primer because it keeps your makeup from creasing. It allows you to wear it for longer without it looking like really gross. Like if you get like sweaty and stuff, it's not gonna look crazy and weird. So I always use primer first, and this is Urban Decay's Optical Illusion. It has moisturizer already in it, so it's like doing two things at once. It's acting as a primer, but it's also a moisturizer, which is great. And I really like this one because it's super lightweight, but I just put it on my hands and apply it like a moisturizer. And it smells pretty good too, which is, you know, always a bonus as a woman. But this one is like really smooth, and the reason I like it so much is because when you put it on and then you put your makeup over it, you like really can't even tell you have makeup on. It gives this illusion of having no makeup, which I love because if you know me, you know that I don't like heavy stuff on my skin. So I usually try to use the lightest formulas possible for literally everything. But yeah, so you're just gonna apply that like that. So then what I usually start with, it's Revlon's Photo Ready color correcting pen. It's a pretty good product. It's like, I haven't tried like many other ones, but so the reason that it's green is because I have redness in my cheeks and on my nose. So what this will do is, because it's opposite of green on the color spectrum, it actually cancels the redness out. So that's what this is for. And there's other colors too. I know there's like orange to get rid of like purple and like just different concealers. So it really just depends on your skin type, but mine is just red, so that's why I use this. So usually I'll just apply it to my cheeks and like any like acne scars that I have, or acne that I have, like this little guy right here. But I usually just focus mainly on my cheeks because that's like where I'm the reddest. Probably because I had acne as a teenager really bad and it scarred up my skin, and here I am today crying about it. So you're gonna look really crazy, but it's fine. It's fine. We all have a little crazy in us. So then I have like a little red spot up there. I have some scarring here. You know, my chin's a little red. My nose is a little red. Just apply it wherever you think you need it. There's no like right or wrong way really to apply that. So, and then I just have like this brush that I have from Ulta. You can see it's like green from this. But then I just kind of like dab it on there, smooth it out. And as you can see already, hopefully, Mom, my skin doesn't look red anymore. So you're gonna look a little bit like a green monster, but It'll be all worth it when you have all your foundation on and your concealer. So yeah, doesn't really look that red anymore, does it? Awesome. All right. So next, what I use is Maybelline Dream Pure BB Cream. This is good, especially if you have acne prone skin. It has salicylic acid in it, which is in a lot of acne products. So while you're wearing this, it's also taking care of your acne. It's non-comedogenic, so it doesn't clog your pores. It's sheer, so it's not like full coverage. So it really depends on like what you're going for. But the reason I like this is because it's a 8-in-1 skin corrector. So it kind of acts as like a concealer. It conceals imperfections, it says, minimizes the look of your pores, hydrates and smooths, adjusts to skin tone. Like there's all these technologies in it that make it awesome, and that's why I use it. So I use the medium sheer, but I also use the medium deep for my contouring, like on my cheeks and stuff. So you don't have to do that. You can do whatever you want. I'm not a huge like super crazy good at contouring kind of person. And then I also have the Stay Naked by Urban Decay. I'll probably use that as kind of like a top coat just to smooth everything out and even everything out. But I'm going to start with the medium deep BB cream. And what I'm going to do is, so when you're contouring, what you want to do is focus on like the like indentations on your face. So under your cheekbone, you're going to want it here as well, your jawbone, and then almost how you would apply a bronzer. So in the shape of a 3, and then on the sides of your nose, anywhere else where you want your facial features to be defined. So I always do my cheekbones a little bit like that. And my cat's about to be really annoying right now, so yeah, let's just, excuse me, sir. Isn't he the cutest though? All right, get out of here. There's other windows, man. But then I'm gonna do it like this, do a little bit under there, boom, boom, boom. And then I just haphazardly like take my sponge and I like look really weird. That's like, it's all part of the process, man. You're gonna look super weird for like half of this. But when it all comes together, you'll be like, oh wow, I see now. I see why we did that. And I'm not super crazy about the sides of my nose. I just kind of like take whatever's residual on my brush and do it that way. I'm not crazy good at this shit, so whatever. For some reason, y'all think I am. I appreciate it. But then I'm gonna take Ulta's 101 brush. Love this brush. It's amazing for applying foundation, but I'm just gonna work with what I got going on here and just kind of smooth everything out, make it more even, not so like concentrated, but still achieve the features that I want in my face. I'm fucking holding this brush so weird right now. Oh my god. All right. So you're still gonna like look super weird, but it's fine. So now that we got that down, you can kind of see that like everything's defined. I probably look crazy, like I got a spray tan or something, like Jersey Shore or some shit. But now I'm gonna use the medium. So I like haphazardly just like squeeze it wherever. You don't want to do too much because that can achieve like a cakey look. And when you're wearing foundation, you don't want a cakey look. Nobody does, I promise. So same thing with this brush. I'm just gonna go over everything because it's sheer, so it's not gonna cover what you've already put down. So it's not gonna like take away from the contouring effect that we just did. It's just gonna kind of even everything out and give it a more natural feel, which I love with my makeup. I don't want people to be like, wow, she's wearing a shitload of makeup. Not that I care, because like sometimes I do, and like honestly, fuck you, I'll do what I want. I'm not wearing this to impress you. I'm wearing it because it's art and I enjoy it. So just gonna even everything out underneath. You can go on your neck if you want to, if you feel like maybe your shade doesn't match your skin good enough. It's just up to you. This one kind of has technology where it matches your skin tone. But I like this brush because like sometimes you'll achieve like, it depends. So like this brush, the bristles are a little thicker, so it leaves streaks on your face. This one really doesn't. It's really soft and like pliable. So it gives your face like this like natural look, which I love. But yeah, so here's up close and personal. Not too crazy. I'm sorry, like my mirror's down here. So I'm like looking at you, but also looking at my mirror. And then finally, I have my Urban Decay Stay Naked. I'm gonna put a little bit on here, just directly on the brush. And then I'm just gonna like even everything out really. This one's kind of lighter than my BB creams are, and I'm fair right now because it's been 100 million degrees here in Arizona, so I don't get sun until what's winter for the rest of the freaking world. So that's why I'm pasty right now. But I like this Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation because it's very light, and I love a good lightweight foundation. Drinking, I'm not gonna have fun with you, but it's okay. You know, if you're a lightweight drinker, you spend a whole lot less money than I do. But I'm part Irish, unbeknownst to most people because I preach about how Italian I am all the time. But yeah, I can drink my fill. But there you go. So there's that. I hope you can see this, like, but you see how I kind of have like big pores? The worst. Okay. So usually how I'll smooth that out is just get a little bit more BB cream, put it on the problem areas, and use my sponge to dab it on there. Looks better. And voila, here we are. So we've done that. My nose ring gets like foundation on it. It's so annoying. So I have to like clean it whenever I'm done with everything. But now what we're gonna do, concealer. So I love that one. It is the Morphe concealer. It is in shade C155. I don't know what the hell that means, but it's basically like a fair shade. I love it. I was hooked on Tarte Double Duty Beauty's Shape Tape. This is just as good. Honestly, like if I had to choose between the two, if the world's ending and they're like, choose one, I would be like, sorry guys, the world's gonna end. But I've been kind of hooked on this Morphe one lately. I always say that wrong, damn it. But anyways, it has a cute little like lip gloss brush. So with concealer, I go under my eyes because I have under eye circles and because my cheeks are red, and I go pretty far out with it. And the reason for that is just because it's also going to help with your contour. But this one is good because it is pretty full coverage. Like, I like a concealer that actually conceals shit because I feel like that's kind of the point, right? This one does a good job. And so why I do concealer after foundation is because it brightens under your eyes, which is kind of like a focal point of your face, where you're gonna put blush later, everything like that. So I also do just a little bit of the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my chin, and then middle of your forehead, just kind of like the focal areas where light would naturally fall on your face. And then I'm going to use my sponge again, just so I can get up close and personal underneath my eyelids. But you're just going to kind of like blend it out. And if it looks like weird to you, it looks like super bright, don't worry, because everything's going to come full circle whenever we're done contouring, using bronzer, using blush, all that good stuff. So yeah, as you can see, it looks kind of weird right now, but that's okay. And so just make sure it's blended out really good. You don't want it to look like super obvious, which it does right now, but like I said, hold on. And then I'm just gonna take my brush again and go over it. And just smooth out the rough edges, you know, take care of what the sponge couldn't. And there we go. So it looks a little more even now, as you can see, hopefully. All right, so next, what I use. Bake and Set by Morphe. I use the translucent one just because the other colors weren't like my style. But so I have a really weird sponge for this bad boy. And it's great because the like fine edge here allows you to be super precise with your Bake and Set powder, which is awesome. So you just shake it up a little, you get it in there. Ooh, that's a lot. It's okay. But you just, I don't know if you can like see that well. Oh my god, I'm making weird faces. Okay, so brush, sponge, whatever, get it on there. And then this is keeping up with your contouring. So under the cheekbone to the edge of your mouth. And it looks weird right now, but I promise you, once I blend this in, you're gonna be like, oh wow, I see why she did that now. So yeah, just get it on there nice and nice. And Bake and Set powder is essentially just to, it's almost like a setting spray before you use your setting spray. But it pretty much eliminates like any kind of oiliness, any kind of like unwanted effects left behind by your makeup that you're putting on, smooths everything out, sets it. This is like almost a Halloween skeleton look here. But then I do like the side of my nose so that it's contoured good, like that. And then you just kind of let it sit there for a little bit, because it's baking and setting, right? So also what you can do, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the round side, dip it in there a little bit, get the excess off, and just kind of set everything else around here. And this is like mattifying, so if you are like me and not like super oily, but oily enough to where it bugs the shit out of you, I would recommend just doing this on the whole face while letting the rest of it on your cheeks set. And so this is like nice and smoothed out, looks cool, looks nice. We're just gonna leave it like this, okay? I'm just kidding, we're not. So I just use a random ass brush for this. I don't even, the brand freaking rubbed off. I think I got this at Sephora. I don't know. It's a nice little domey shape, but just buff it out. And if you look closely, you can see that I've achieved a contour. So you just buff it. Buff it out. And now, I don't know if, hopefully you can tell, but if you look closely, my cheekbones are super defined on either side, but it's not to the point where you're like, oh my god, like what the hell's on her face? So we have achieved a base. Now all the fun shit happens. So I'm gonna use this bronzer that I rubbed the freaking label off because I love it so much, but it's by Rimmel. You can very faintly see it right there. It's called like Natural Bronze or something, in the shade Sunlight. It is waterproof, so that's cool. I don't really care that bad, but whatever. So I'm gonna take this little contouring brush first. It is by Farrah. Got it in an Ipsy bag. If you've been following my videos, you know that's where everything comes from. But anyway, I'm gonna just take the contour brush and just kind of like dust it gently on top of that baking powder thing we just did, just to like add an extra little contouring effect. I'm going to do it a little bit up here and right here to contour the nose. All right, then I'm going to take this brush, also by Farrah, the 50F. I love this. It is so cute. It's so pretty. Ooh, okay, so then I'm going to just dust it in there real nice and do the cheekies. And I just use like a nice circular motion. It kind of makes everything even out real good. And you're just going to do that in that 3 shape that I talked about earlier when we were talking about contouring. It's just basically creating like a natural shadow to your face, and it's illuminating the areas where light naturally falls on your face. But yeah, here we are. And as you can see, that bacon set powder is doing its job. Probably need to blend that one out a little better, just because that's a little excessive, but yeah, just doing this job. So we like this. We love this. I hope. If you don't, stop watching, because it's only going to go downhill from here. All right. This is next. It's Blush by Basic Beauty, and it's called It's October 3rd for all my mean girl lovers out there. Ooh, ooh. Okay. So it's kind of like it's dark. It looks dark, but when you put it on, it's actually very natural looking, and it doesn't like make your face look sunburned or like anything crazy. So I have this cute little brush here. It's by Firma Beauty 102. Got it in an Ipsy bag, shocker. But I just get it on the top of it. And as you can see, it's like not super pigmented, which is good. But I just apply on my cheeks and then kind of blend it out. And this just is gonna give it like a nice natural looking like color to your face. And I love this shade. It looks super cute, super good. You don't look like a clown. Always a bonus, even though I am a fucking clown, whatever. So then, literally my favorite thing of all time. This is Becca Hill's Champagne Pop. And I mean, can we just please appreciate this? It is to die for. Literally, like, can you even, like, whoa. So that was like the worst swatch ever probably, but whatever. I have a fan brush, and it is by Billion Dollar Brushes. If you watch Bob Ross, you know how to use a fan brush already to make happy little trees. We are not making happy little trees, but we are going to make happy little highlights. TM, TM, TM. So you're just going to dust it on there, tap off the excess, and just up here on the top of your cheekbones, you're going to apply like this. Highlight your cheekbones. I do my temples too, just because you can never have enough highlighter. It's literally perfect. I don't know. Check that bitch out. All right. You do both sides. Why do I, like, literally I always say that, whatever. Somebody's gonna be like, oh my god, stop saying that. We know you're supposed to do both sides. And I'm gonna be like, you know what? Fuck it. Do the tip of my nose. Cupid's bow. A little bit of the chin. A little bit of the forehead. Then I take a finger and I do right under my eyebrows, because you want to accent the brow bone as well. And even though we're not doing our eyes today, I'm just showing you good places to highlight. And I also will do it in my inner corners here to brighten things up. So yeah. And that is just about it. But the last step, never forget this step. You can if you want, but don't forget it because I said so. Setting spray. This is at the very end. You miss it away from your face like this. You just want to get it all over. And then you want to not smile for like at least 2 minutes, because then like all your wrinkles and stuff it'll like get folded in, and like you just don't want that. So you take it, you spritz your face, and we're gonna be very serious. Very serious. Let it dry. You'll be able to tell when it's dry. But we are done. I really hope that you can tell that this looks really bomb. Yeah. I don't want to brag or anything, but damn. But usually, so just so you know, I do my neck, but I'm pretty sure you guys could figure that out. Like just blend your damn neck. Like just, you know, get a little, there's gonna be residual on the brush, just use that. But I hope you liked this video. I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, comment, like, subscribe, show your friends. I'm adorable, I'm funny, and I love you. So, yeah, I will see you guys next week. I'm gonna think up something super cool, and we'll go from there. I am going to a wedding next week, and so maybe I will live stream my makeup for that on Facebook. So I hope you have a good rest of your day.